Hot country lick. Yeah, I thought I'd take this opportunity to get into a little bit of chicken picking stuff, but also the neat thing about this lick is that it sort of travels between two scales all in one hot lick, which I think can be useful for lots of different genres and to sort of spice up what you're doing. So it's in A, and it starts sort of mostly in the A major scale with some chromatics in there, but then when it kind of turns around, it's in more of an A blues thing. So it's kind of messing around with both. So let's jump right into it. Starting with kind of an A power chord, I guess. So I'm just playing the kind of the top three notes of that A chord there, open A, plus the second frets on the D and G strings. And I'm using hybrid picking for this lick, which maybe I'll get into that more on another video. But I'm using the pick, but I'm also plucking strings below it using my fingers. So start with that, and then we're going to hammer on to on the A string. We're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret and then the 4th fret. And then while you're still holding that 2nd fret on the D string, okay, and now with your finger ready for the 2nd fret on the next string, so it's all kind of based around that A chord to start. Okay. Now we're going to get into our big old country bend here, this sort of pedal steel inspired thing. Up on the 4th fret of the G string, that's a B, but you're bending it up a full bend all the way up to that C sharp. So you can check your tuning against the 6th fret. But you are going to have your pinky below it planted on the 5th fret of the B string, so it's an E note. Okay. So bending up, strike that E below it, bend down, pull off. Okay. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to start the part that actually moves us over into the more blues scale side of things. So we're on that A note again on the G string, and now we're going to do a real quick sort of chromatic climb up here. So we're going to start there, over to the 4th, 5th, 6th. Okay. 5th below it there, that's an E note, and the 5th below that. So we're kind of making an A triad at the 5th. Okay. Now we're basically in the blues scale. So now we're gonna go up to the 8th fret on the B string here. That's a G note, which is not in our A major scale, but now we're getting those blue notes in there. Then you're gonna pull off to the 7th and then to the 5th. Okay, down to the 7th on the G string. Okay. And then back back up to the 5th on the B string. Okay. Pull that off now for the C note, which again is not in the A major scale. We're in blues now. Okay. Our A note, 7th fret of the D string. And now we're going to do a cool little country hammer-on here. So we've got 5th fret on G, 5th fret on B, and we're going to hammer on just to the 6th fret, just on the G string. And then hit that A below it. So you're just basically creating an A chord here, with using an F position like that. So that whole section is.